The easiest way to publish your game would be on a website called itch.io. It's a very famous website among indie game developers, and you definitely need to know about this one if you're planning to, be a game developer. You can find different games, assets, and so many other useful things here. What you need to do when you want to publish your game is to go to the dashboard over here. And then you're gonna go ahead and click Create New Project. Information you need to fill up here is quite simple, and it's very difficult to make a mistake, except one single step that is very easy to mess up, but don't worry, I'm gonna tell you everything in a minute. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure you can manage filling up the information here on your own. If you make a mistake, or if you don't have, let's say, cover image or screenshots at the moment, you can always come back to this page later and remove or add stuff. So the very important thing I was talking about is over here. Kind of a project, where you need to choose if your project is downloadable or if it can be played in the browser. I'm gonna give you an example of two games that using these two options. So over here, Pit Stop is a downloadable project, and when your future player will see your game, they will have to download the game and then click "No thanks, take me to download," and then download, and then they're gonna download an archive, which they then need to open and put the game on their computer, and then they can play it. Another option is to make your game playable directly in the browser, just like this game did. You just need to click Run Game button, and that's it. I'm gonna show you how to make it downloadable and playable in the browser in a minute, but first let me tell you how you can decide which option suits better for your project. If you're doing this for game jam or you have a quick demo to play, then I highly recommend to use web version where game can be played directly, because nowadays it's quite difficult to make people play your game. There are so many entertainments out there online that you need to try to reduce friction between the game and the player as much as you can, and simple Run Game button is the way to do so. And if your game is more relying on performance, or maybe it's like big in size with lots of files, or you have some specific save systems, then of course it's better to make it downloadable. All depends on the project, right? In any case, I'm gonna show you how to do both options right now, and we're gonna start with downloadable project. And for this example, I'm going to use a project we built together in the 6 hours tutorial I've posted on this channel. So I need to go to File, then find Build Profiles, and over here you simply need to make a build. If you're using different Unity version, these buttons can be in a different place. For example, in 6.2 they are over here, right? But in any case, it's always easy to find them. Then you go ahead and just simply click Build, and you make a build of your game. You need to find a folder that you're going to use. Let's say game build. You select the folder, and then it's gonna do the job for you. Now, once you got your build, first of all, make sure it is working. You go and run your exe file and make sure game is playable. Then you need to put it into archive so it is less in size. You do that by clicking right button, choosing WinRAR, and do add to archive. If you don't have WinRAR, I'm gonna attach link in the description. You can download it and use it. When you click add to archive, you're gonna have to choose zip file, because it is a default cross-platform format that you can just double-click and extract, and you don't need any software to unpack it. Then you click OK, and it's gonna do its job, and once it is done, you go back to itch.io, your game page, you choose downloadable file over here, and then you upload the file you have. Now let's talk about web version. For that, you need to go ahead and switch to HTML, and it says to you you have a zip or HTML file that will be played in the browser. But zip file you just created will not work for it, because you have to go ahead and make specific build in Unity itself. Right? So you go back to Unity, and if you're afraid you're gonna break something, it's better to close the project and make a copy of it just to be on the safe side, just to have a backup. But generally it's very difficult to break something here, so don't worry about it. You go ahead and find web, and then you do install with Unity Hub. It will offer you to install WebGL build support, and you'll have to do that. And it may take a minute, and while you're waiting, let me tell you about this cool opportunity I have. If you want to learn more about game development, I have a very comprehensive RPG course that teaches you everything you need to know. It has tens of thousands of students that are already making their own video games, and you can join them by clicking the link in the description below. Alright, thank you for watching that part. Now, once installation is finished, you will have to restart Unity. I'm gonna quickly do that. Now you can see I have an opportunity to switch platform, and you do that. If your buttons are not highlighted once process is finished, don't panic, we're just waiting for it to compile the scripts. It's gonna be ready soon. Okay, finally. Now you go ahead and click build. You make a folder. For this one I'm going to do game build web, just so I can see the difference. Alright, finally I got it. Well, it took some time, honestly. I did not expect that. Now, once you have this folder ready, you go ahead and make a zip archive again, but with the web build. You do that, and then you go to your game page. And you can see it says upload a zip file. There must be an index.html, which you do have, so don't worry about it. It is right here in the folder, so it's supposed to work. Right. You go and upload the file. Well, in my case, it's telling me I need a title, so I'm gonna do example project web, and you can see it filled up the URL. And now I'm gonna try again. Once you got it, don't forget to click this file will be played in the browser. And then you can go ahead and preview the page to see how it's going to work. In my case, I can click run game and it's going to be played in the browser directly. If you don't like how small your window is, you can adjust size over here together with other options, and also you can fill up description and other things. There is also ways to make your page pretty over here by changing colors and other elements, but I'm totally incapable of doing that, so my pages are always ugly. Well, I hope you did like the tutorial. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, check the link to the course down below, and I'm gonna say thanks to my Patreons and give special thanks to Siramo89 and Gianni Maroni. Thanks to you guys, these videos are possible.